Hi everyone, I'm so excited to show you how I made this sofa for my daughters. This project came into discussion when my wife saw a similar sofa in a school. It turned out to be £400 to buy, which was actually smaller than the one I made. So I decided to have a crack at it myself. So keep watching to see how I made this sofa. I will give the sofa to my daughters, so watch till the end to see their reaction. Remember to like and subscribe for similar content, and please let me know what you guys think in the comment section. First, I am measuring to cut out the biggest pieces for the sofa from an 8x4 sheet. To be honest, I was very nervous at first with the thought of making a sofa. As I am not a professional woodworker, this was a big challenge for me, especially with my wife breathing down my neck, expecting perfection. So here I am cutting out the curves for the front of the armrest, and I've used a cut to make the circular shape from the top. I used my jigsaw for most of the curve cuts. Then I went round with my sander to sand off the edges for a smooth finish. So here you can see I'm using the one that is already cut out as a template to make the second one. After I cut out the second piece, I sandwiched them together, clamped them, and used my sander to round them off equally so they come out exactly the same. This could be done much quicker with a router. As I don't have one, I just used my sander, which takes a bit longer, but it was okay. Here I am working on the front end of the sofa, and I am using my jigsaw to cut the curve. Rather than making one full cut, I decided to cut only halfway and use that side as a template. This helps the design look more symmetrical. Here I am using my table saw to make the rib cuts for the side panels. Then I sandwiched the side panels for a cross cut. Here I am marking out a design for the top piece for the armrest. I am using the same method as before by clamping them together and sanding them so they come out exactly the same. So this is the side panel with the armrest on the top. A quick showcase of what it's starting to look like. I dry fitted all the pieces, making sure everything fits correctly. Here I am marking out the curve on the side panels. Here you can see me doing a diagonal cut right on the curve. This helps the jigsaw to make a sharp curve cut much easier. There are special blades that make these cuts. I think they are called a scroll saw. As I didn't have one, I had to improvise and do it through this method. I am sanding off the sharp edges to give it a curved finish so it is smoother and more comfortable to the touch. Here are the two side panels ready for assembly. Here I am using the offcuts to make supports for the seating. I am drilling out 3 pilot holes for the screws, so it is a stronger, tighter fit when it connects to the panels. Here I am using my square to make sure that the supports are 90 degrees to the edge of the side panels. This helps to make sure the seating piece sits correctly. Here I am using pocket hole joinery to connect my front panel to the side panels. Just a quick sand to smoothen off the pocket holes. I am using my corner clamps to hold the front panel to the side panel, so it is easy for me to accurately drill the screws in. Same on the other side. I am also using my speed square to make sure it is a exact 90 degrees before assembling. Now I will use glue and screws to attach the front of the armrest. So this is how it's looking. So far so good. These are the screws to attach the front of the armrest. Now for the armrest itself, I will be using glue and my nail gun to attach this part. Some of the nails were protruding, so I had to tap them down with my hammer. Same again on the other side. Now I am cutting out a piece for the backrest. Now I am cutting out a curve for the top part of the backrest. I usually don't cut on the line, I cut outside the line and then get closer to the line with my sanding machine. This avoids any disastrous mistakes that can happen. Who doesn't like a bit of slow motion? Same technique again, using one side as the template to mark out the other side for increased accuracy. Wait for it. Now for the foam, I use the panels as the template to cut out the exact shape. I placed a sacrificial wood piece underneath to not damage the dining table. Here I am cutting out the piece for the seating. I chose to do this last as I did not know what the actual dimensions would be till I first finished the framing. I'm using a hot glue gun to attach the foam to the plywood pieces. I used a standard staple gun to staple the fabric to the plywood, which actually did a good job. I made sure the material is tightly wrapped around the wood piece before I stapled it. Finally, it's starting to look like a sofa. Now the cushion for the back piece. Here I am using a lot of staples to make sure there isn't any sag when I wrap the material around the foam. I used a pleat design on the curves to make sure it sits down much more neatly. I used pins as a temporary fix before stapling. Now I am just removing them. Now a quick show with the backrest and the seating attached. This was starting to look amazing. Here I have used 2 planks as the supports for the backrest. Here I am stapling a piece of foam that will be put on the armrest. By stapling, that creates a curve on either side, so the material can wrap around much easier. A quick demonstration of what it should look like, something like this. For the armrest foam, I decided to sew the material first before attaching it to the plywood. I never thought I would have to sew. The things we do for our kids. A quick show of what I mean. I wrapped this piece around the armrest and used my nail gun to attach it. This was the last piece, and now for the assembly. I made it detachable just in case we need to move it around. The seats slides onto the support. The back piece slides into the gap I created. Very happy with the way it turned out, very impressed. Now let's see what my daughters think of it.
Here's 2 tools. I sent him that. Send me a giraffe. Here's 2 tools.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy similar content like this. And also don't forget to check out my other projects that I made for my daughters.